In today's video, we're going to talk about the 10 best fights in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. All these fights are legendary, so let's get into the video. At number 10, we've got the Panda Village fight from Kung Fu Panda 3.
Noodle Squad!
Get ready to dance with danger!
Oh, sweet!
In this movie, Po's got the tough job of protecting a whole village of pandas from Kai's crazy rampage. He's trying to turn them into an army that can go toe-to-toe with Kai's Jade Warriors. But the real magic happens when Po lets the pandas be themselves and use their hobbies and habits as powerful martial arts. It's hilarious to watch this intimidating army get taken down by bear hugs, ribbon dancing, and pouty kids. But the comedy of the scene kinda makes Kai's threat feel a little less serious, which is why it lands a spot on the lower end of our list. Coming in at number 9, we've got Po vs Tai Lung from the original Kung Fu Panda movie. Now, Tai Lung is a fierce fighter who can even take down Shifu and the Furious Five. So it seems like Po's budding kung fu skills wouldn't stand a chance. But Po shows off his mastery and unique style in this creative final battle, using his weight and clumsiness to his advantage against Tai Lung. And of course, the infamous Wuxi fingerhold is a hilarious finishing move that really shows how far Po has come. While this first showdown in the series might not even be the best fight in the first film, it's still worth mentioning as a satisfying, though maybe a bit too funny villain defeat. Coming in at number 8, we've got the epic team-up of the Furious Five and the Masters against Shen in Kung Fu Panda 2.
Master Rock! Count! And Croc! Vengeance is served. Why did you...
Your friend there is very persuasive.
Shen really proved himself as one of DreamWorks' best villains in this movie. Not only does he take on the entire Furious Five, but he also goes up against the legendary Kung Fu Masters. The pure joy on Po's face as he takes in the slow-mo view of his comrades, grateful to be fighting alongside them, is the cherry on top of an already excellent fight. We're talking 2 generations of the universe's most elite fighters going at it. Of course, Shen's underhanded tactics kind of steal some of the climax's thunder, but it's still an enjoyable battle up until that point. Coming in at number 7, we've got the epic moment in Kung Fu Panda 3 when Kai lays siege to the Jade Palace. This movie really took the fights in the series to a whole new level of spectacle, with the stakes going from small groups of martial artists to full-on armies of Jade Warriors. Kai shows right from the start that he's a force to be reckoned with in his attack on the Jade Palace. He takes down the Furious Five and Master Shifu one by one. It's super eerie to see Crane and Mantis turned against their old friends. And the battle ultimately ending in Kai's favor really sells the Ox's threat in a big way. This was a game-changing moment in the series that set the stage for some serious action. Coming in at number 6, we've got the epic showdown between Po and Kai in Kung Fu Panda 3.
Uh-oh. Belly gong. Butt slap.
Some of the best fights in the Kung Fu Panda series are able to deliver both awesome action and meaningful character growth. And this fight is a perfect example of that. Not only is it a visually stunning action set piece that stands out from other fights in its art direction and tone, but it also shows how much Po has grown as a character. During the battle, Po proves himself not just as a powerful dragon warrior, but also as an enlightened grandmaster who's in tune with his Kai. He completely overwhelms Kai. While the fight's more magical nature might make it a little less exciting as a straight-up martial arts battle, it's still a truly unique scene in the series that's hard to forget. Coming in at number 5, we've got Po's showdown with Shen and his cannon in Kung Fu Panda 2.
Skadoosh.
This fight is a lot like Po's battle with Kai in that it shows everything he's learned up until the very end of the movie. Po goes up against Shen alone and manages to redirect his cannon fire, just like he did with the dewdrop in an earlier scene. This really drives home the lesson he learned about finding inner peace. Shen being taken out by his own weapon is a fitting end to the fight, which is one of the most emotionally significant in the series, even if it's not the most visually impressive. Coming in at number 4, we've got the epic showdown between Kai and Ogway in Kung Fu Panda 3. As awesome as it was to see Po master his Kai in the spirit realm, nothing in this movie can compare to finally getting to see Master Ogway in action. We got a tiny taste of his martial arts skills in the second film, but it's not until he enters the spirit realm that we really get to see what he's capable of. And let me tell you, the payoff is totally worth it. Not only that, but the unique and stunning visuals of the fight make it one of the most exciting in the entire Kung Fu Panda series. Coming in at number 3, we've got the battle at the Musician's Village in Kung Fu Panda 2.
Get up! Come on!
Now, this fight might not be super important to the overall plot or character development, but it more than makes up for that with its amazing choreography. When a bunch of nasty wolf bandits show up in a peaceful village of musicians, it's up to the Furious Five to clear them out. The fight has this constant sense of motion and flow that keeps things exciting, with every character always doing something. There's even one villager who keeps playing music while being moved around and protected by Po. While it might be kind of a filler fight, the battle at the Musician's Village is definitely a standout in terms of fight choreography. Coming in at number 2, we've got the epic bridge fight from the original Kung Fu Panda movie.
We got this! Help her!
This is the first time the Furious Five go up against Tai Lung, and it's a perfect example of how to pace and structure an action scene. Tai Lung takes on the 5 warriors one at a time on a shaky bridge over a huge chasm, making it clear that he's just warming up, even though each fighter has their own special skills. This scene does an awesome job showing off what makes each member of the Furious Five unique, while also showing just how powerful Tai Lung is. Both sides really make the most of the bridge setting, which adds an extra level of excitement to the fight. And at number 1, we've got Tai Lung's epic prison escape from the original Kung Fu Panda movie. This series has some amazing villains, and it always does a great job of showing just how dangerous they are. And no scene does this better than Tai Lung's escape. He jumps on the chance to take out an entire army of guards with just a single goose feather. Even after years of being locked up, he tears through the crazy amount of security around his prison like it's nothing. This jaw-dropping action scene really shows the danger Tai Lung poses, and it's hands down the crowning jewel of the Kung Fu Panda franchise.